We're with Tony Kanaan, team principal at McLaren, in front of their really cool strategy control truck.
Right.
Very
fancy.
Very fancy in there. Wrapping up testing here at Sebring. And then, of course, we look ahead to the Phoenix Open test coming up next week. But first things first, what are you guys working on here? Kind of take us through what the process
I mean, Dave,
is.
it's like every off season, you're trying to look what was the deficit last year and what we need to do better. And the goal that I gave the guys this year was like, the series is so competitive that we need to show up on Friday a little stronger than we were last year. So with the amount of limited testing, we can't waste Friday. So big items here.
Yeah.
I think we had a couple additions to the team. Talk about Eric Calden and Olivier Boisson, which is the two guys that coincidentally we won the Indy 500 together, but improving the damper program and basically integrating. We add people, right, to the team. And now they come with a fresher set of mind and trying to improve the cars for the drivers. So really trying to change the big items that will take more time to change. They wouldn't do it in a race weekend. So we can go on and on about what those changes are.
And Sebring's really important, not because the series races here, but it most simulates a street circuit with its bumpiness and all. You're kind of shaking your head, yes? Or no?
No, I mean, Sebring is an awesome racetrack.
Yeah.
It's bumpy, yes. It's closer, the closest we're going to have to a street course. But also, in this time of the year, is the only track we can actually come and test, because there is no other place that has weather in a street road course like that. So we always try to make it. I'm telling you guys the truth. Love this place. I want the 12 hours here, but we don't have an option. So that's why we're here. And we make the excuse that it's good for Stampede. But.
Well, it is. And oh, by the way, we've added another street circuit in the streets of Washington, D.C. in the Freedom 250. So now we got 6 street circuits. So really, something like this can be really key.
It does, but also like it's a street circuit.
Yeah, right.
Every year could be different.
Right.
Some repairs could happen, and then you can't really simulate that. But.
Yeah. Through the mechanics on a test, you've got a checklist, right? Do you stray from that, or is it too easy to stray from it? Then you go down a rabbit hole, or what?
That is what you got to do. We do in the strategy control is the management of. We always have a plan, and you put a car in a racetrack, and the driver comes in and has a huge concern, and all of a sudden you're deviating. That's when you need the adults to go, guys, which. Easy for me to say
I'll let you know when there's an adult in the room.
Easy for me to say now. They'll be that guy that's like, no. So it's hard, because also we're human beings. We're always looking. We're not going to worry about lap time. Everybody worries about lap time, no matter what. But to keep the maturity of where are we for Rio, but it's hard. But yeah, we try to go through the list as much as we can.
And there's no rest after this. As mentioned, the Unser INDYCAR Open Test at Phoenix Raceway. Place you've got some fond memories of, right?
I love that place.
03 and 04 winner here at Phoenix. So
awesome oval.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different than when I was there, but
car's a little different as well.
Right.
But yeah.
But I'm excited. I can't wait to go there now and with the team and in a different. I haven't been there since I retired. Great to have more ovals into this, especially Phoenix is a great market as well. We're trying. I mean, we're doing the right things. We're going to DC, Phoenix, the big cities that we all. I mean, hopefully, people will understand what INDYCAR is and how exciting the races are, and then we'll grow our fan base.
Is there any more importance to the Phoenix Open Test for you guys, or is it still just kind of?
Well, it's the first oval of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as testing.
And then the race, of course.
And then we have the race, which for a few years we haven't had an oval before the 500. So I think that is extremely important, which we used to have it before. Yep. We went to Texas. So to me, it's valid even for the young guys and the rookies, but also even my guys like Christian made a huge step towards the ovals last year. Now it'll be like you have an oval in a race under his belt before the 500.
And lastly, we're going to be at St. Pete for the opener of the Firestone Grand Prix at St. Pete. Before we know it, how important is it to get started strongly right out of the gate? Maybe with a win, maybe with a podium, whatever that looks like.
I mean, I feel like every year we say the same thing, but this year is so competitive that you cannot leave anything on the table. Now, it is extremely important, but at the same time, I got to keep the peace saying, what about if that doesn't happen?
Right.
You know, how are we going to react to it? big load and pressure on my end here. We won the championship in F1. Had some people here that all the eyes are on the team now. A lot of big expectations, and you know me well enough. I don't mind the pressure. Actually, I love to be on the spot. That's what fuels me to go. But yeah, it's that little butterfly in my stomach saying, "What do we have?"
Right.
That's why I do this until this day. But yeah, I mean, the goal is to go win that race. To start the year the way we need to start.
That's why there's over 24 entries out there. They're all trying to win the race. You know, they all want to get out of the gate
You
strongly.
know, if you talk about every team going in the beginning of the year, is to win the championship and the Indy 500. So I guess we're all chasing the same thing.
And if it all happens in 2026, remember, it all began here in the Strategy Control Center.
We'll take you for a tour at someday if you
Ooh,
want
I
to.
could do that.
Yeah.
I could do that. Tony Kanaan. The countdown to St. Pete continues.